Hey love, welcome to Rollerset to Mindset Fresh Squeeze Dose Wednesday. I am so excited to be bringing this fresh squeeze dose to you. But before we start the show, can you tell I'm a little bit extra? I'm a little bit excited, okay? Because I've got something to share with you. Um, People are always asking me, Angie, how do you stay so positive? You're always upbeat. You always got an inspirational word for someone. How do you do it? Well, one of the ways in which I do that is through daily affirmations. Because there was a time when I lacked self confidence, there was a time I lacked belief in myself. And after doing the work in terms of studying, taking courses, and a big one was getting certified as a transformation life coach, I began to use the techniques and the strategies that I have learned. I began to use it on myself. And so I became better internally. So when I needed to be there to lift someone up or inspire someone, it was even more magnified, more powerful when I showed up that way. And so I created a product, and the title of the product is The Power of Seven Workbook and Journal. 7 keys, 7 affirmations, and 7 breakthroughs. And what it includes is you get 7 keys to help you change your way of thinking. You get 7 life-changing affirmations. You also get 7 breakthroughs in this journal. You also get daily morning and evening reflection exercises. You get 7 bonus thought-provoking questions specifically selected to help you gain more insight into all of the keys that I give you, the keys to transformation, the affirmations I give you, and the breakthrough that is sure to come when you use this journal. Among all of that, you also get additional journaling pages, all in one practical, easy to use, downloadable. And what I will do is I will put the link in the description below. So now let's get started into your fresh squeeze dose. So I'm excited about this fresh squeeze dose because it has a very personal story attached to it. My question though to you is, have you ever had a sweet lemonade? That's right, a sweet lemonade. I remember it was about maybe 2 summers ago, one of my dear friends, Mary Bolden, she has a lemon tree in her yard. And she gave me some lemons. But the thing about the lemon is the lemons were green. So I thought they were limes. And so she said, I know they may look like lime, but if you put these lemons in the sun and you just let the sun hit it, they will turn yellow. So I did that. And listen, y'all, those lemon became such a beautiful, bright shade of yellow. I almost didn't want to eat the lemons. I wanted to keep the lemon in my beautiful bowl on my dining room table as decoration. So, but I decided to make some lemonade out of the lemon. And let me tell you something. That was the best lemonade I had ever had in my life. So the moral of all this story is, when life gives you lemon, baby, I want to tell you, you have got to just go ahead and make yourself some sweet lemonade. And you don't have to use real sugar. You can use sugar substitute. Now, part of the reason I told that story is because I know many of you, myself included, have had times in your life when something you was working so hard towards, something you were praying for, something you wanted so badly, and it just didn't pan out. And sometimes we look at that as real failure or perceived failure. We, first of all, we look at it as failure. But my question to you is it real failure or is it perceived failure? I want to ask you to get really wise in recognizing the difference in the two. Because when I look at all the things that I have tried, the things that did not work out, I now know, because hindsight 2020 is a powerful thing. I now know that all of the failures, what I perceived as failure, all of the things that didn't pan out, I now unequivocally know that it wasn't failure. And so I have learned to just count it all joy. And I mean count all of the things that didn't pan out as joy. Because this is the real deal. We all have been given a reasonable portion of gifts. Some of us have gifts with our hands. We play an instrument really well. We paint really well. Some of us have gifts with our feet. We can run as fast as all get out. Some of us have gifts with our eyes. When I think in terms of some of the beautiful work that videographers do, that's a gift, to be able to see something that no one else could see, and you end up creating a masterpiece of a video. Some of us have gifts with our voice, with the sound of our voice. As you can hear, that is not one of my gifts. But let me tell you, we all have been given a reasonable portion of gifts and abilities. And what we do with them, how we got to spend time with those gifts. We got to nurture those gifts. We got to put practice and pour into those gifts. My gift, I believe, is the ability to inspire others using my words. But what I have found is none of those gifts can create the impact that we want without having our mindset intact. And so, for all that I know to be true, I still struggle with sharing my gifts. And I know some of you do too. But I want you to understand this, that none of us are perfect. We all have to start somewhere. I mean, a case in point. Some of us want to use our gifts and bring it to the marketplace to create a transaction. But some of us are afraid to do that. Listen, I struggle with that. Even to this day, I still struggle with sharing my gifts, sharing the value that I bring and I can add to someone's life. I struggle with creating the transaction or creating the exchange for the value of what I bring to the marketplace. So this has led me to do the work on myself. And this is why I work so hard on my podcast, to share what I know with you to help move you along. And I hope that you can see yourself in me and how sharing the whole process of what it's been like for me to go from point A to point B, because it's so important that we do the work. And so if you have ever struggled with the confidence that what you have to offer this world is of value, that what you have to offer this world can be transactional, then I want you to really get into affirming yourself. Affirm that you matter. Affirm that you deserve it. Affirm that your gifts will make room for you. And when you do those affirmations, I want you to DM me and let me know what it's been like for you. Again, I'm going to leave the link in my bio. I'll leave the link down below. And I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you, your breakthroughs, and I want to hear from you how I can further help you along your journey. Okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.